good.
All right, welcome to another episode of the weekly Wrap with Vachon and Rapp, and it's the 4th of July episode. Good morning, Matt. How are you?
Woo! I am doing fourth-tastic.
Fourth-tastic, huh?
Yeah,
Is that a word now? Fourth-tastic?
it is now. Yeah.
Well, so today we're going to talk all things modern wrestling, yay, and sports, because I got some tidbits that might make you laugh today.
All right, good.
Did you see the Dodgers visit the White House by chance?
I did.
Did you
Yeah,
see Joe Kelly's outfit?
I did. Yeah, he traded his jersey with a guy in the mariachi band, and then he wore the jacket.
How great is that? How great is that,
Yeah,
though? Seriously.
it's like it seems like every year Joe Kelly does something where I'm like, man, I just don't think I can love this guy anymore. And then he he just does something else.
Yeah.
So between when he was with the Red Sox, he had the Joe Kelly Fight Club from where he hit a guy great, and then obviously there was this Correa incident where he was whining and he did the sad face to him, and now the mariachi band. This is
This is great.
awesome.
This is great stuff.
Yeah.
And then Trevor Bauer is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a piece of shit. He shouldn't play baseball for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
If all that's
true, it's weird. Like, I wonder how baseball, if it was the NFL, like it would be banned, but baseball's like so weird, I'm sure he'll still get something, but
well, he's out for what, 7 days?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they just basically placed him on leave or whatever.
Which is stupid.
Yeah.
Like go I don't know. Yeah, go away, dude.
Like a week from now, it's not gonna be gone. So
no.
It's like
no. Did you read what he did?
Oh yeah. And look, I'm a fan of aggressive sex, to a point. But I've never choked a girl out with her own hair and like punched her in the vagina and, had her wake up with me, try to think of the politically correct term, butt fucking her. Yeah, that's never happened in my lifetime, and it was very disappointing. I expected better Trevor Bauer.
You expected better from Bauer. That should be a t-shirt.
Yeah. I mean, if I read the story and it said like, it was like Bobby Valentine or something, like I'd believe it. But Trevor Bauer, I don't know.
Wow, I can't see Bobby Valentine doing that. He's too old now. Okay. All right. Moving on from this now. Okay. So we have the Fox and the Suns in the NBA Finals that start next week.
Yep.
I think Phoenix is going to win myself. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm pulling for the Suns. I hope they win. Especially, they have a better shot, especially if, Giannis's injury lingers into the series, but I'm pulling for the Suns. They're, great. I mean, obviously a great story. I like a lot of the people on the team, and I just wish well.
How about the Hawks getting this far, though? No one thought this would ever happen.
Yeah, no. Well, I don't think anybody had the Suns getting this far, or the,
Well, I don't know. The Suns went in number 1. Well, no, they went in number 2.
Yeah, Jazz. Yeah.
So,
but I mean, there's still, it's still, the way the NBA is set up, the seeds don't always matter as much as they do in other sports, because it's like, you thought the Lakers would do better, but, they're like, well, half their team takes, months of, takes all this time off. And so, so it's like, well, their record would be better if everybody was healthy. But, so the seeding like that is like, whatever. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised with Phoenix, and I'm excited to see what they do. I'll watch some of the series.
Yeah, I guess I'll watch some of it too. I guess as long
Yeah.
as the Lakers aren't in there, it's fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, John. Let's see what else sports wise. Have you watched any of the Euro 2020?
Not really.
No.
No. It's been a hectic week.
Chris Jericho met Tom Brady. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. The GOAT met the GOAT.
Goat met the goat.
So
That's pretty much. I mean, nothing's really else is going on exciting.
no, yeah, it's kind of that lull. There's there's no training camp going on yet in Fallen, so it's basically just I mean, there's the Stanley Cup, which Tampa Bay is just like
That should be
housing
over.
Canadians.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that might end
but
tonight.
yeah,
Actually.
it's like why so many like sportscast or radio people take vacations in July because there's just
Nothing going on.
regular season baseball and but
Which the Yankees
so
can't beat the Red Sox at all so far, so that's always
yeah, not ever.
not
Yeah.
ever.
But Aaron Judge had a player meeting this week with everyone to rally the troops, and so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, because that's gonna help.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're awful.
Yeah, I don't understand why though.
No one does.
It's like it's they're good. They have a lot of good players, but and I don't understand how good the Red Sox are.
Yeah, I don't get that either because they have a bunch of nobodies.
Yeah, it's a weird, when like Hunter Renfroe and I mean, obviously, Devers is having a great year, but when like Hunter Renfroe and Kike Hernandez are like your clutch people, you're getting wins with a pitching staff who's like everybody's like fifth starter,
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's been pretty cool.
They could have Chris Sale back by the end of July.
Yeah, which will be interesting. So
yeah, because he's been playing in Portland. I guess that's what I've read.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's been in Portland rehabbing and stuff. So
yeah,
good for him.
Yeah.
And then apparently, the Portland franchise is going to be the franchise for the Bruins, I guess, too.
Yeah. Yeah, which is cool because
now
it was always Providence, and so it's nice that it's finally Portland. So
yeah, because now all the Portland teams are affiliated with all the Boston sports now.
Yeah,
which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Now, if we get a Portland football team, that'd be nice.
Yeah, right.
Never happened.
Never happened.
Never happened. All right, so we'll move on to wrestling. So we should start off. The Patriot died. Del Wilkes.
Yes.
Massive heart attack at 59.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, he's right around Jim Cornette's age.
Yeah, but I get it. He was one of my favorite wrestlers, like when I was a kid, just because like there was only it wasn't always like a ton of wrestling on. There was like WWE and like that's pretty much it. But and I don't even know what company he was with at the time when I was watching it, but I just remember that one of the local like sports networks used to carry.
Oh, he was on he was on Global. ESPN had Global in the afternoon.
Yeah. And so he was because it was the height of Desert Storm and all that so he had the Patriot missile. I just remember being in 5th grade and being at my friend Sam Harris's house and just watching him. And I remember I bought one of the old wrestling magazines at the time. He was on the cover, and I purchased. I really liked it. And then he just kind of like went away.
Well, he was a face. He was Global's face, like big time face, back in the early 90s. And then 94, he went to WCW for a short run with Marcus Bagwell as I think it's Stars and Stripes as a tag team.
Yeah.
And they weren't bad, but they, it's WCW and no one cared at that point. And then he went to Japan. And then the WWF brought him in when Brett was doing the whole Canada versus US thing. Then he got hurt and tore his tricep, and then he was done.
Yeah.
But the majority of his run was over in Japan as the Patriot.
Yeah.
But he tore his tricep, and then he got hooked on painkillers for a long time. and he was very open about that. And then, unfortunately, Thursday, we got the notification Thursday when I saw you right before that he passed away, and they said massive heart attack. So it's got to be from years of doing hard, taking pain pills for all those years.
Yeah.
But no, he wasn't a bad hand. They didn't. He could have done so much more in the WWF at the time, but Russo didn't get his gimmick. He didn't think it would work.
Yeah, right.
Because they were all about.
It was the perfect time for him to come in with it, because so much American pride, like with Desert Storm. So it was just awesome. But but unfortunately, that's one of those gimmicks that it's only gonna. It's going to hit at the right time or it's not going to work at all,
Right.
So.
Right. I mean, and it hit for that short time, but like you said, he got hurt and then he was done.
Yeah.
I guess that was like the second or third time he tore his tricep in his career, so he was done.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So, I mean, we take away some of those injuries. I mean,
Yeah.
So they were supposed to debut the Lex Luger Icon episode on the WWE Network or on Peacock today, but it got delayed.
Yeah. Huh.
They delayed it because they want to have it like lead into from a bigger show. Like they're kind of missing the ball. I wish they would have debuted it today because I would have definitely watched that episode.
Yeah, right.
Because I just listened to the whole Jim Ross podcast about Luger and his WWF run, and listening to that and watching that Icon would have been great. But they delayed it. So I mean. What are
they waiting for?
I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna have it lead in from like a pay-per-view or like a Raw or something, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, I guess. It's not my company. So
I think the lead in the next episode of hunting down the WWE treasures, they're gonna try to find the Lex Express.
Well, they should.
Yeah.
I wonder if that even still exists, honestly.
Yeah.
Or try to find that Stone Cold truck they gave away at the Rumble '98 or whatever.
Yeah.
Remember that Chevy that he smashed?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They should see if that's still around.
Yeah.
Or is Vince's Corvette still around where he filled it with cement?
I assume no, but you never know. That'd be one of those things where, like, you're just walking through the warehouse and they're like, "Oh yeah, there's the cement Corvette." It's like, "Oh yeah, cool. There's the exploded limousine."
Can you imagine? How cool would that be?
Yeah. I don't know. It's like there's no limit to really what they could have. So I don't know.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. So there's that. I guess we can talk. No, I don't really want to talk anything WWE other than that. Oh, Kevin Nash is on the next Broken Skull Sessions.
No, nice. That'll be cool.
Yeah, that'll be. John sent me that Friday night and I was asleep. I guess it's July 11th or something like that. Next weekend, possibly.
Yeah.
So that could be interesting. That should be a fun listen.
Yeah.
Even though we've heard, if you listen to Austin's podcast back in the day, like he had Nash on like 3 straight days. Like,
yeah.
And it was, just all the stories and stuff. It's probably the same stuff that we've already heard, unless there's something new. But it's so cool to see, Austin on this format talking to all these older guys. So
yeah,
the Foley episode was fantastic.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I haven't watched it yet.
But... Oh, it was fantastic. You gotta watch. It's so good.
Yeah.
That's one of the better ones he's done. So
yeah.
Bret Hart's birthday was yesterday or the day before. And then Canada Day was Thursday.
The first. Yeah.
Happy Canada Day.
Yeah.
Yay. Jericho's book came out. Did you see that?
Yeah, I haven't got it yet, but I'm gonna get it at some point. So
All right. So
I was looking for a signed copy, but there wasn't any available currently. So
we'll have to go see him.
I'm still
going to see him again.
Yeah.
When Fozzy comes to Portland, does a signing at Bull Moose, we'll have to go see him again.
Yeah. Well, that Bull Moose closed, so I don't know.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they closed it. I I can't remember over the winter, like maybe after the holiday first of the year or something like that, because they were, they said foot traffic was way down, and what they were paying in rent to be downtown Portland like that was too expensive. So they still have, they still have one in Scarborough, like a big one in Scarborough, and so it's like they still got a couple more like in that area. So they're okay. We'll just move to the bigger ones and save a buttload of money.
Did you see? I gotta say something real quick about local news. Did you see this? I gotta see if I can find it. You're gonna laugh. I'm gonna read it. Hold on. This is from WABI TV, right? This is from the other day. Police in Bangor. Burglar mistakes mini fridge for safe.
Oh yeah.
Jumps into the contestant scream.
Yeah, I can chime in a little bit on that. So,
do you know the guy?
No, but my friend Justin used to work with him.
Oh.
And he sent me the article, and he goes, I used to work with this brain surgeon, and then sent me the article. And so I was like, oh yeah. I was like, yeah, most safes, just fucking open right up and have, salami in them. But anyway, he said he came in one day with his hand bandaged, and they sent him home for a month because he attacked someone who was wearing a helmet and broke a bunch of bones in his hand. So clearly a brilliant young man.
Yes.
So
yes.
Yeah.
I wonder how many drugs he was on to steal that.
Yeah. Well, that's just the best. It's like, I've seen many fridges and I've seen a lot of safes, and I've never thought one. I've never confused the two.
Only in Bangor, man. Like for real.
Yeah.
Only in Bangor.
And then he jumped into the river to escape the police.
Imagine.
And then they pulled out. So. They threw a rope down and climbed out. So.
Did you see this one too? This one's kind of scary. Did you see this in Massachusetts?
Yeah.
11 arrested in an armed roadside standoff in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
They were heading to Maine for training.
Yeah. Yeah. So I didn't like that they were heavily armed, and then they were also like, we don't follow your rules or whatever. It's like, oh, okay.
And they were live streaming it on YouTube too.
Yeah. So could have ended pretty ugly, ended fairly peacefully, but Jesus, that's crazy. So.
I guess I need to buy guns.
Yeah, well, it's not a bad idea.
I've never shot a gun before though.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, I've shot BB guns and potato guns, never a real gun.
Yeah.
I never was.
I don't hunt or anything like that, but my brother has a small arsenal, so that's what for Father's Day a few years back. I also have a cousin who has a shooting range out in Carmel, and we took the AR-15s out and everything else. It was great. I was just sitting there pretending like I was going through a high school and stuff. It was great.
Oh, you can't say that. Like, oh God.
I meant a
a Walmart,
elementary school. I mean, a grocery store. I mean, a movie theater. I know. I mean,
oh my God.
we were just shooting at like metal targets, 100 yards away, but not people.
Well, there goes this show.
Yeah, I didn't pretend they were all wearing little backpacks.
This show is officially
shooting at target.
This show is officially canceled.
But I don't own a gun. I don't.
I'm gonna get a cease and desist in my email in about 20 minutes. And this thing goes off.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's awful. You awful. All right. So speaking of awful, I guess we'll talk about AEW Dynamite.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's move on to.
Did you watch this shit on Wednesday?
Yeah, well, not Wednesday, but I just watched it this morning.
So they had 833,000 views, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is okay, cool.
Bad. Yeah.
Do you want to go through this like step by step, or do you just want to say how much it sucked?
We don't need to go through match by match, but We can talk about the highlights and/or lowlights.
So the Bucks come out and they have mustaches.
Okay, with facial. Yeah. Yeah. It was like if the Steiner brothers like didn't really work out and got all their clothes from like Forever 21. So
yep. Yeah, that's a pretty good. That's a pretty good analogy.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I like they just keep doing more and more stuff for people to hate. It's just it's always been easy to hate them. It keeps being more and more fun to hate.
Yeah, like literally.
I'll give them that. So.
Like I hate them so much. It's not even fun.
Yeah, they're succeeding in what they're trying to do.
Yeah,
so.
they are awful.
Yeah.
So the stipulation was if Penta and Eddie win, they get a tag team title match next week.
Yeah.
And of course, Penta and Eddie won.
Yeah.
Which means Penta and Eddie are going to lose on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I mean, we can figure that out right now.
Yeah. Because it's two singles guys and a tag team match.
Uh-huh. Yeah. They love doing that shit, though. They love putting people together that don't make any logical sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only reason they're putting Eddie with Penta is because Ray Phoenix is hurt and Moxley's on maternity leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
They do nothing for me. None of those teams do nothing for me. The highlight of that was the interpreter was back.
Yeah.
That was the whole highlight of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then next off we have Christian talking to Jungle Boy again for the second week in a row. And then a dinosaur interrupts and a midget.
Yeah. But we learned this week that Christian is actually related to dinosaurs. So
yeah.
So that was a revelation.
So Christian came out of retirement to talk to a fucking dinosaur.
Yeah. Yeah.
So basically he could have been doing this for the WWE but instead he decided to come over here.
Yeah. I mean, he could have done a guest spot on like Barney too.
Is Barney still a thing?
I don't know, but it's the only other dinosaur I know.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well,
I mean, besides the Jurassic World stuff, but that's not real.
No, it's not real. No. No. And I hate to say it, but neither is this shit. So I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, right.
What else is going on? Let's see. So Jungle Boy had a match with Kenny Omega last week. Yeah. And then he fights Jack Evans.
Yeah. For his 50th win.
Does anybody even care?
I mean, not really. I was like, why aren't they putting him with somebody good? But there's plenty of other people that he could have a good match with. But yeah.
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 The post match, the Hardy bitches come out. And
yeah.
It's just a waste.
Yeah. It's just give us Christian and Hardy and let's
That's gonna happen in August. We both
know. Yeah.
It'll be like Christian and Hardy in a TLC match.
Yeah, probably.
I would assume so anyway.
Yeah. What's Jeff Hardy doing?
He's on Raw.
Oh, he is.
Yeah. And that's pretty much it.
Isn't sure. Yeah.
He's on Raw.
Yeah. I was gonna say, man. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just a waste.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Kenny Omega came out.
Yeah.
With more facial
He's got
hair.
facial hair too. Yeah.
He's got the Triple H fucking thing going on.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
The best thing about that promo was when he said, "I'm thinking I'm gonna take some time off." I literally about fell out of my chair, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Yay, get off my TV!"
Yeah.
And then the Dark
Yeah.
Order comes out.
Yeah.
And then it's like crickets.
Yeah. And Hangman was drinking again, and I mean, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I don't know. And then they have, and then they talk, and then Andrade speaks, but they have fucking subtitles
Yeah.
when he's talking English and Spanish.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. Like maybe we don't have him do promos for a while.
Yeah, maybe if somebody else talk for him.
Yeah, like why wouldn't he have put him with
Alex.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Fuck, go away from Vicky and just stay with Alex.
Yeah.
That would make the most sense because Vicky was busy with her match, which we'll get into in a minute.
Yeah.
But when you have subtitles for a guy that's talking English and Spanish, that's not good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is why he didn't last in the WWE, people.
Yeah.
When he was on NXT, he never fucking talked.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why he didn't fucking talk, because he fucking can't speak English.
Yeah. But I wonder what the conversations he has with Charlotte sound like.
Fuck me in the ass, big boy.
Yeah, I can hear him saying that.
Or Charlotte's telling him, "I'll fuck you in the ass with my big dick because my dick's bigger than yours."
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. So,
well,
I just didn't know if it was one of those things where, if part of it's an actor, if he's really that bad at it, it was like the Sammy Sosa thing where, he spoke English okay, but then when he went to court for like the steroid trial, he was like, I don't know English. I don't know anything, so I didn't know how much of it was real and how much of it is
a work.
Yeah, I think it's probably pretty real.
I think it's pretty real.
Yeah.
So then we get the Dark Order talking to Hangman.
Yeah.
And that was a waste.
Yeah.
So from what I can tell, which I could be totally wrong, they're gonna do Hangman and Omega in August or September, whatever the fuck it is. Labor Day weekend, folks. So
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's got a baby on the way too.
Who?
Hangman.
He does?
Yep.
So his husband's pregnant. Good for him.
But it's like everybody in AEW, they're just, I mean, so obviously Cody, and then Hangman and Moxley. It's like all these, like everyone's just been, pandemic. So
if Hangman's having a kid, then he's not winning the title.
Yeah.
That's disappointing.
Yeah. Unless they put it on him for just a brief period to transition it to somebody else, but
like who? MJF?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. And then Vicky and the transgender versus Dr. Britt Baker and Rebel.
Yeah.
Vicky Guerrero comes out with "excuse me" on her ass.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah. I mean, I thought the match was okay, but
Rebel dislocated her kneecap.
Oh, she did?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Remember when she dove in and then like crawling? Yeah, because she dislocated her kneecap.
Oh shit.
I watched that live and I went, oh yeah, she's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's out like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that probably didn't feel too good. So
yeah. Yeah.
And then we go to the main event, which actually wasn't a bad match.
No, there was that one like botch spot when they were, MJF went off the ropes and Sammy tried to jump over him and MJF has his dick, but no, overall like good match, and then good storyline stuff at the end with Jericho leaving the desk to go get Spears, and then he gets jumped and he gets hurt. And he's gonna be taking some time off too, I assume, with all these Fozzy dates coming up pretty soon.
Well, unless he flies in on Tony Khan's plane or whatever every time they have a show.
Yeah.
So, because remember when their first pay-per-view, that's what he did?
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish Guevara would have won, but I get it.
Yeah, right.
I really don't care about seeing a face-to-face with Jericho and MJF next week, though.
Yeah. Like, we've already seen that storyline, so. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to mention, too, so they're going to do Ethan Page versus Darby Allin in a coffin match, supposedly.
Yeah.
And then he said the match was off.
Yeah. He's not allowed to touch him beforehand. Yeah.
Okay, so no one's going to know if he touched him or not because they're not on TV till next week, you fucking moron.
Yeah.
So, like, fuck. What is Tony Khan thinking? Like, for real? Like,
yeah.
It's the fucking inmates on the asylum. It's awful.
Yeah. The VPs run the asylum, so.
And they're terrible.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. I don't want to see Cody in a strap match.
Yeah.
His birthday was Wednesday. Did you see that? They had a celebration for him after the show.
No.
The Dork Order came out and brought him cake.
Oh, nice.
And then QT Marshall and Aaron Solo came out and interrupted and got cake in the face, I guess.
Cool. When's the draft for the WWE? Is that coming right up?
End of August. So. Speaking of that WWE, we'll talk about that real quick. Vince made an appearance at the Performance Center on Thursday.
Oh, really?
Vince and Nick Khan and John Laurinaitis and Pritchard.
Yeah.
They all went down to scout talent.
Yeah.
First time Vince has been at the Performance Center since they were. Remember when they did TV there? He's never been there to see him actually train.
Really?
Yeah, it's been open since 2012.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, that's cool. I mean, too bad Anthony Green was already gone before he got there. But.
Yeah, Vince would have loved him.
Yeah.
That 70s porn star gimmick he's got going on.
Yeah.
Vince would have put him right on TV, made him the champ of Raw.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Is that Ron Jeremy's kid? Yes, I'm pushing.
I love it.
Apparently, Vince got out and saw Dave Chappelle last weekend. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah, he went to a Dave Chappelle show.
Nice.
With, of course, Triple H Stephanie, but still.
Yeah.
He probably didn't know who the fuck Dave Chappelle was.
Yeah.
Vince doesn't realize there's other wrestling besides his own. You know that, right?
Yeah, right.
He doesn't even watch NXT.
Yeah. Well, that's what, if he's not watching that, he's definitely not watching Chappelle's show.
No.
On Real.
He wouldn't get any of the references anyway.
Yeah. Ha! I'm Rick James, bitch.
Who's Rick James?
Yeah. Ah, fuck him.
Right. I like chocolate titties.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Like, Selena Vega's back in the WWE.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she came back Friday on SmackDown.
Yeah.
So that means
as a wrestler, or valet, or what's
wrestler.
Yeah.
So that means Aleister Black's coming back then.
Yeah.
He'll be back sooner than later.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. What a week.
Yeah, what a week of shit. I did not watch Raw.
Yeah.
Let's see. NXT I watched a little bit. I'll watch it Tuesday because Cole's fighting O'Reilly again.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of blah. Like Lana was on Jericho's podcast, I guess.
Yeah, I listened to that.
I didn't listen to that.
Yeah.
Don't really care.
It was fun. It was just talking about, mostly just talking about her release and everything. But, which, there wasn't anything
earth-shattering.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like the Moxley one where, he had, some shit to tell. It was more like, she was like, she like cried during, she was like, she worked so hard and made all kinds of improvements, and it was kind of shocked when she was let go, but then she ended up being like okay with it, but so, whatever.
I mean, I guess I could see her point.
Yeah.
I mean, she started out just a valet.
Yeah.
I swear the best Lana moment ever, though, was when she was at the Bangor Auditorium.
When everyone was chanting US.
She gets on the house mic. They're all foreign, you morons, or whatever she said. Fucking, that was the greatest quote. I was like, I love her. Like, that's great.
Yeah.
They're all foreign, you morons, or whatever she said, and then she got booed out of the building. It was great. That main event was fucking. It was Cesaro, Zayn, Rusev, and fucking like one of the Mexicans. I can't even remember now. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It was for the U.S. title.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the Dudley House show where the Dudleys fought Big Kaz and them? I think.
Oh yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a shitty show to go to. Thank God I got the tickets for free.
Yeah, I think I probably wore my Certified G t-shirt.
You did?
I might have. Yeah, I don't know.
You were a big fan of him, huh?
I think I filmed that whole intro, actually.
Did you really? Wow. What a fucking nerd.
Well, I don't want to look, SAW FT in front of, my younger brother that I was there with. So.
Well, he wouldn't have got it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's who I want. I think I want my brother Tony. I don't remember. But yeah. So. Good times. So.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So it's still Edge and Reigns at Money in the Bank.
Cool. New Day voted the best tag team of all time.
Fuck that.
Yeah. So is this based on because they held the title for so long?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And because they're a WWE creation.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. What was? Let me pull that up because I was like, this is so stupid. Yeah, the top 10 is the New Day 1, Hardy's 2, Hart Foundation 3, Edge and Christian 4, Dudley's 5, LOD 6, the Usos are 7, New Age Outlaws are 8, the Brothers of Destruction are 9, and the British Bulldogs are 10. They have the Miz and Morrison at 29.
Yeah, it's we were all talking about it earlier in the week, but like you or John said, it's like they just based everything on their time in the WWE. Some of these other tag teams that had come from other companies or whatever, like Tully, for example. They weren't there long enough, but I mean, really, that's I don't know. What number were the Rockers?
Rockers were 14.
Yeah.
The Mega Powers were 13.
Like, who's better than the Mega Powers?
Everybody. The Steiners were 17.
Yeah.
They have the Undisputed Era as 20.
Yeah.
They have the Bushwhackers are 50.
Yeah. Which that was so dumb. Just disrespectful.
They have Batista and Ric Flair at 43. Strike Force at 46. The Nasty Boys at 41.
It was like whoever made this list was only like 25 years old or something.
35 is Jericho.
Yeah.
The Natural Disasters are 34. They have the Street Profits at 33. Do you know who the Soul Patrol was?
I mean, I know the name, but I can't.
It was Rocky
Picture.
Johnson and Tony Atlas.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They were 19.
Yeah.
And then Professor Toru Tanaka and Mr. Fuji were 18. They had the Valiant Brothers at 12.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand like how they did this. It's basically like in a lot of cases they just like threw 50 names in a hat.
Money Inc. was 36.
Yeah.
The Briscoes, Jack and Jerry Briscoe, were 32. I don't even know if they wrestled a match in the WWE. If not, it was maybe one.
Yeah.
So that list is it's just WWE driven. Like,
yeah,
only teams I've ever. But the Rock and Roll Express they were in the WWE for a second.
Yeah.
And there's no Heavenly Bodies on that list either.
No.
Or the Beverly Brothers or people like that.
Yeah.
Or the Body Donnas. Remember them?
Yeah. But were the Brain Busters on there?
Nope.
Because, yeah, they just weren't in long enough to.
Okay, so you're telling me the Briscoe brothers were in there long enough? And like.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
And you have fucking The Miz and Morrison. Give me a fucking, like. And they had, remember Nitro, Johnny Nitro, which was The Miz and Mercury? They were on there. They made the list. Ciampa and Gargano made the list as DIY.
Yeah.
So the two greatest tag teams ever, Midnights and Rock and Roll, aren't on your list because they were never in your company.
Yeah. Yeah.
They should do a top 50 managers list and see where Cornette is because they won't even have him on there, I bet.
It would be Heenan one anyway, probably.
Yeah.
No.
It'd be Heenan 1 and fucking like Miss Elizabeth 2.
Yeah. Jimmy Hart 3.
Yep.
Slick
4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Virgil
Mr.
5.
Fuji. Virgil 5.
Then Virgil will say, I'm going in the Hall of Fame as the 5th greatest manager ever.
Yeah.
Did you see his post?
I mean, which one? Like, it's all like.
Where he charged Brooke Hogan $20 for a picture.
Yeah.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah. I like that they're going in like the same like con circles, like WrestleCon or Comic-Con circles.
Yeah.
So
Eddie Edwards is going to be at the next Limitless show. Did you see that?
Yeah, saw that. So. They announced anybody else for that yet?
Mm-mm. Tickets went on sale last night. They're probably gone by now.
Yeah, probably.
Because that's what happens.
Yeah.
People are itching to get back to watching live wrestling.
Yeah.
Plus, I wonder how much money he's made in the pandemic.
Yeah.
I mean, he must make money from that independent wrestling channel deal he has or whatever.
Yeah.
You probably can't make that much though.
Yeah. No, probably not. And then
What do you pay the wrestlers? You fly them
yeah,
in? You flying
Well,
in
and
your
look at all
helmet?
those guys that were doing like the Limitless Dojo stuff. Were those guys just coming up for free to just
I don't
train,
know.
or were they
I don't
actually
know.
getting paid to come up? You know.
I don't know.
So, yeah, I'd love to know like more about like the business end of um, how he does everything and what the cost, how much he makes per show, stuff like that. But
Well, remember when he first started out, he was in Orno, and then he moved down to
yeah,
Portland because
yeah,
it probably costing too much to fly people into Bangor or whatever.
yeah,
Because no, honestly, okay. Look, no one wants to fly into fucking Portland and drive 2.5 hours to get paid $50.
yeah, yeah,
But I'm just saying in general. But like, I'm sure Hero and Saber Jr. got paid more than $50. But I'm just saying,
yeah.
like,
Oh yeah, yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like, you fly into Portland because it's cheaper, then you got to drive 2.5 hours, or well, 3 hours really.
yeah.
Portland to Orono is what, probably 3 hours,
No, it's a little over two,
a little over
probably.
two, depending on
Yeah,
how fast you go.
yeah. Because remember now it's like the interstate. You can
Oh, you can do
be
80.
yeah. So
Or
so
no,
I mean I
75.
regularly from here to Saco, which is south of Portland. Like when I go to my friend Mike, that's like an hour 45 for me.
Yeah,
So
that's right, because it's 75 now, and,
yeah,
you can do about 80-ish
yeah,
the whole way.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean most police officers or trooper won't pull you over for anything under like 15 miles over. So I'm like constantly, I'm always just a little over 80 like
You're
the whole
hammering on
way.
that Volvo going down the Saco.
Oh yeah, the Vo loves it. So yeah,
So,
built for speed.
so it's supposed to rain all week. Hopefully that'll be. You'll like that though. At least it's not hot as balls
Yeah.
as it was.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was such a fucking weird week. It was like 300 degrees at the beginning of the week, and then we were so shorthanded. I worked long days the rest of the week. So last night I was just like exhausted, but whatever.
Did you have a late night yesterday?
I did. Well, I worked till 5, then I went over to the in-laws for dinner, and then over to Christine a little while, and yeah, I came home like I don't know 10 something, 11 or 11. I don't know. I was in such a daze most of the day because I was so exhausted. But yeah, but then I actually got some sleep. So
And you're off today, and you're off tomorrow.
yep, yeah. So yeah, I don't know what's going on because it's still raining pretty good right now. So
No
I
parade.
don't know what else.
The parade was canceled.
Oh, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Are they going to do it tomorrow or it's just done?
Just I got the alert saying it was just canceled. So
No shit. Gotcha.
supposed to
I wonder
clear
about
off.
fireworks. So
They're supposed to clear off. They haven't said yet. So
yeah, yeah,
I don't want to go watch the fireworks. It's so stupid.
yeah, yeah,
But I have a little girl that likes them, so maybe we'll go.
yeah,
I hate going
yeah.
there.
Every once in a while, I don't know, I can kind of see them from
Yeah.
my place, but it's like, but I'm at the age too where I don't have kids, and so I'm just like, ah, shit. I'm just gonna. No, I'm not going anywhere. I don't. Fuck it. So, yeah.
All right. Well,
Cool.
this was fun.
Yeah.
Technology is working today.
Technology. Yeah. I want to thank my IT guy, best in the biz, Frank Rapp, who hooked me up with everything I needed to be a success today.
Yeah.
So.
Well, all right, we're gonna get out of here. This has been the weekly wrap with Vachon and Rapp. We're gonna go. So have a good 4th of July, everybody.
Peace.